got two Lexuses parked next to each other. It's always good to be with family during the holidays. Hey everybody, Zoom360 here on the go. We are back, and it is the holidays. I hope that you guys are having a great Christmas, as today is Christmas Eve. So yeah, so today I thought that I would go and see and review the movie Aquaman. I'm a big DC fan, huge DC fan, and Superman happens to be my favorite DC superhero and superhero overall. I think I did a review of BVS, Wonder Woman, and stuff like that. Since I've started this YouTube channel, I thought that it would be cool to do the one for Aquaman. I never liked Aquaman as a kid. I thought he was basically a joke, though his powers, since most of the earth is water, I guess his powers can be, or probably are something to be reckoned with, but I never took Aquaman seriously. But I really like what they did to him or for him during the snapshots of BVS during and what they've done with him for the Justice League movie. So I'm interested to see how his movie, just to see how good that the movie is, because I think it's gonna be a good movie, because I was very impressed with the trailer. They really improved that hero from the corny hero I knew and watched in cartoons. So I'm gonna go see it and review it, and yeah, and let's go.
Raise your hand, don't let nobody hold you down. We are the heroes, we are the champions of here and now. Raise your hand, don't let nobody shut you out. We are the heroes, we are the champions of here and now.
As usual, we are running late. The movie starts at 11:50. It is currently 11:51. But there's this 15-minute gap where that they're gonna show the previews, which I don't really care to see, because I have an idea of what's hot that's coming out soon. So hopefully that I will walk in and it literally starts. I'd rather see this movie earlier today than later today. Yeah. So we have to drive like we mean it. Every slow driver finds their way in front of me. Almost there. Oh man. Yeah, this is not bad. Still got time to walk into this thing and not miss a beat. Oh man, that was so that was crazy. Well, we are here and we need to get this ticket like right now, so I'm out of here. So I'll talk to you guys about the movie when I get back, because I can't take you in there with me because that would be like illegal and stuff like that. So whew, just saw Aquaman and I gotta say, wow, they actually made the character cool. I liked the because when I saw the trailers for it, I have to say I really liked what I saw, and I gotta say I think it's a good movie. So I'm gonna run a few errands and I'm gonna sit back and give it a review. And yeah, but wow, I mean, wow, I actually like the superhero now. I like the superhero Aquaman. They made him so cool. Yeah, so oh man. All right guys, it's a little bit later. So what I thought about the movie Aquaman. First and foremost, Jason Momoa, I think, made this character so much, like, so cool, because I just didn't like this character, like, you know, from when I was younger, watching it on TV and, you know, cartoons, like, you know, the old you know, Justice League, Super Friends. Aquaman was just so lame, but Jason Momoa, his, like, you know, bad attitude, it really, I think, helped out this character. So I think he made it cool. So that's my take on him. And the cast was also awesome. I mean, it's very easy for actors to ruin, like, you know, these types of movies, like, you know, superhero movies, because, you know, you gotta act like you got superpowers and stuff like that. It's very easy to ruin, but it was a great cast. I mean, all of the characters played the role in a way that it's believable. They even have Dolph Lundgren in there, who kind of took me by surprise. I was like, is that Dolph Lundgren? Because I didn't expect him to be in this movie. It kind of caught me off guard. But, I mean, even him, he did an awesome job. So, the other good thing about this movie is the CGI. Like, you know, towards the end of the movie, especially, there was a big war. Okay, so this war takes place under the sea. So it used a whole lot of CGI, but it's very easy to ruin such a thing. Okay, where things don't look quite right, things look quite fake, but it was a lot of action, a lot of CGI, and somehow things weren't, I feel, not too over the top. They were believable. Like, whoever did this did a good job. The other good thing about this movie would be the storyline. The storyline was not crazy. It wasn't over the top. It was fairly simple. Okay, I'm trying not to say, like, you know, too much about it, because though it's been out for a few days, in case if you happen to be watching this video and you haven't seen it yet, I don't want to ruin it for you. But the story was quite simple and to the point. I thought it wasn't over the top. So that's one more thing that made this movie awesome. Let me see. The other thing about this movie is that a lot of these movies that are coming out of Hollywood have a lot of SJW stuff in it, a lot of politics in it, a lot of that stuff in there, and it's a big turn off for me because as a moviegoer, I want to go to the movies and enjoy a movie without having to have politics be injected in it, lots of lots of subliminals. I'm not a fan of that, but I don't think I picked up a lot of that stuff, at least. But from beginning to end, I was locked onto the story, onto the whole thing. So I didn't feel bored. I didn't feel I don't know, like sleepy. I felt entertained from beginning to end. And one more thing I think that made this character so cool is the way he swims through the water. Yeah, because in the old Justice League cartoons, the Super Friends cartoons, and even I think some of the even fairly recent cartoons, the way he moved through the water, it was just not impressive. Like in the very old cartoons, like they would show you Aquaman just swimming like an average Joe. He's just swimming like like a regular person would swim. But in this movie, I like how the way he swims through the water, it's almost like he's flying. It's like he takes off, and especially towards the end of the movie, I really like how that they ended it with him doing that. And yeah, so those are the reasons why I think that the movie was a good movie. I think from a scale to 1 to 10, I'd give it a solid 8. A solid 8. I wish this movie came out with that movie and a bunch of other movie, like a Man of Steel 2, like a couple of Batman movies, a Flash movie, a Cyborg movie, Wonder Woman 1 and 2. Now, 1 did come out before Justice League. But 2 will be out soon. But I wish this movie came out before Justice League because I feel and think that that movie was made too freaking early. It was just made too early. I wish that Aquaman came out before Justice League so that we have a foundation on Aquaman and on everybody. I mean, Flash still doesn't have a movie out, which I think is overdue. But anyway, I think I'm going off into something else. But this is my review for Aquaman. If you haven't seen it, I think it's worth your time to go see it if you are into this kind of stuff. So this is a video. This is Zoom360 encouraging you to get up, get out, and do it. Like, subscribe, and share. And Happy New Year. There's only a couple of days left in the new year. So until next time, I think that's it. I'm out.